Alô, alô! Estamos de volta! É o quarto jogo deste primeiro dia da Copa América de Rugby em cadeira de rodas. Daqui a pouquinho você vai ter Colômbia e Paraguai encerrando a primeira rodada da competição. Colômbia e Paraguai que fazem parte do grupo A da competição, mesmo grupo que tem Canadá e Chile. Canadá e Chile que se enfrentaram no primeiro jogo do dia, a vitória do Canadá por 64-22. E agora joga a Colômbia contra o Paraguai. O Brasil estreou com vitória, venceu o Peru. Começou muito bem a competição, foi o time que menos tries tomou nesse primeiro dia. E no outro jogo do Brasil, os Estados Unidos venceram a Argentina por 62-23. Daqui a pouquinho a gente vai ter em quadra a entrada das duas equipes. Você viu ali os colombianos no túnel. E daqui a pouquinho eles entram em quadra para a apresentação oficial das duas equipes. E também para o hino nacional das duas equipes que vai ser tocado. Estamos falando direto do Centro de Treinamento Paralímpico do Brasil. E a gente já vê na tela a escalação da Colômbia. A Colômbia é o técnico Jonathan Vargas, que daqui a pouquinho vai ser apresentada oficialmente, vai entrar aqui para o ginásio. O capitão do time é o número 11, o Carlos Montoya. Manuel Silva é o número 14, tá? Tem um errinho aí. Não, peraí, deixa eu olhar. Tem alguma... Não, Manuel Silva é o número 1, perdão. Tem dois número 2 aí, tá vendo? Ó, Manuel Silva é o número 1. Julian Lopes é o número 2. John Nunes é o número 4. Christian Olave é o número 5, Uriel Dias é o camisa 7, Marvin Rodrigues o camisa 10, Johan Rueda é o número 12, Liene Salas é o número 14 e Brian Gil o camisa 30. Esses os 9 jogadores que a Colômbia vai usar na partida de hoje diante do Paraguai. E a gente está vendo aí agora a Colômbia sendo apresentada com os seus jogadores entrando um a um e sendo apresentada a equipe colombiana. A Colômbia, que é uma equipe de bastante tradição na história do rugby em cadeira de rodas, tem bons resultados em sua história, especialmente aqui nas Américas. Na história dos campeonatos, das Copas Américas de rugby em cadeira de rodas, a Colômbia ainda não medalhou. Bateu na trave, briga com o Brasil pelo terceiro lugar e acabou ficando sem essa medalha, né? Porque sempre foi Estados Unidos campeão, Canadá vice, a Argentina foi terceira colocada em 2009 e depois disso o Brasil acabou ficando com todos os bronzes, em 11, 13, 17 e também em 22. Só que a Colômbia tem 2 medalhas de bronze em jogos pan-americanos. Em Toronto, no Canadá, ficou com o bronze, o Canadá foi campeão, os Estados Unidos vice e a Colômbia ficou com o terceiro lugar. Em Lima, 2019, os Estados Unidos foram os campeões, com o Canadá ficando com a medalha de prata e a Colômbia ficou também com o bronze. E aí em Santiago 2023, a Colômbia foi derrotada pelo Brasil na disputa do bronze. O Brasil ficou com o bronze, aqui a Colômbia em quarto lugar. Estamos vendo agora a equipe do Paraguai entrando em quadra. Vamos botar a escalação do Paraguai? Vamos ver a escalação do Paraguai. A gente confirmar os jogadores do Paraguai antes do hino. Vamos lá. Emiliano Ocampo, número 1, é o capitão. Vitor Coleman é o camisa número 2, Francisco Villalba é o camisa 3, Ricardo Pita, número 4, Dionísio Martins, 5, Gustavo Pereira, meia dúzia, Williams Lopes é o número 7, Marcos Vargas, número 8 e o César Sanches, número 9. O técnico é Carlos Antônio Fleitas Quinhões, a equipe do Paraguai, para enfrentar a Colômbia daqui a pouquinho aqui no CT Paralímpico. Vamos ouvir então o hino nacional da Colômbia. Vai o hino nacional da Colômbia. Colômbia que é a favorita para esse jogo, vai enfrentar o Paraguai. Vamos ao hino nacional paraguaio.
The teams making their initial greeting after the national anthems, tradition in wheelchair rugby. And we're getting ready to start this one up. Last game of the day, first day of 5 days of competition here at the America's Championship in São Paulo, Brazil. Colombia and Paraguay getting ready to face off. The three matches we've seen so far, Canada beat Chile, USA beat Argentina, Brazil beat Peru, and now we will see what happens with Colombia and Paraguay. Paraguay has made one appearance in the America's Championship. That year there were 7 teams, and I believe they came in 7th. And that was 2017. Colombia with their coach back, Jonathan Vargas. I'm sure that's a welcome return from his players. Orozco, number 4, easily wins the tip. Throws it ahead to Neme. And Charlie Neme, number 7, gets the first try. Out there with him is Uriel Rodriguez, number 10. And number 5, Perdomo, Marvin Perdomo. Turnover on the inbound. Paraguay's starters are Dionisio Diaz, number 5, number 2, Victor Dasak, number 7, Vians Santa Cruz, and number 4, Ricardo Moras. Ball's in, but he is across the line. Perdomo makes sure of that. So Colombia will get the ball back. Rodriguez has the corner open. And that's where it goes. Perdomo. Up over the top. Orozco will catch him at the line. Not quite over and back. He didn't let him get across. That was an opportunity missed by Orozco. And Rodriguez slips up the sideline and takes that pass. Oh, mishandled there by Diaz, number 5. And Orozco picks it up off the floor, takes it all the way across. And now Colombia's up 5-0. This is starting to feel like deja vu all over again. Now, because that's not the active try line, it can't be that he got knocked across it. It had to be that he crossed illegally. You're only allowed to come on straight or at a up to 45-degree angle. And if he cut that angle too wide, the referees will take it away from you. Working the give and go. Neme there to stop him. Nice little pick there by number 7, Santa Cruz. But the pass gets away and Orozco has it again. Oh, the pass in to number 5, Diaz. Unable to pull it down. So Colombia will take over, up by 7 already. Until the crossovers, tomorrow looks like the most interesting day of competition. And losing the handle of it is Dasak. Dasak was pressured. 8-0 Colombia. Orozco, number 4, once again. Dasak out front. Colombia taking their time. Looks like they're discussing what play they want to run. Here we go. Now, this is the first time I've seen Perdomo in a competition, certainly a major one. So it seems like they are working on things here in real time to help bring him up. Because they definitely have Vargas, Julian Vargas on the sideline, who can handle the pressure. And then you have the bonus of Paulo Martinez, who gives them an extra point on the court. Orozco able to dribble it enough to get control with that one hand. So once again, Paraguay on the attack. Attack came too late for the pass. Orozco able to recover and take on both players. And now they got a low pointer trapped in the key, but he gets out. That'd be Santa Cruz, number 7. Santa Cruz tries to open up the corner, and now we have 8 seconds in the key. And that'll be Diaz. He will not go to the box. It will just be a turnover. So Colombia up 10-0, 4:15 left in the first. So far dominating Paraguay. Paraguay, one of the newer teams in South America. Colombia trying to punch someone across the line. Orozco scores it anyway. That'll be a penalty try. But they did get the guy across the line, and now it looks like he has an equipment issue. His sleeve is down. Normally, sleeves aren't really something they call equipment on, and you're supposed to stay where you are when you called the equipment, but I think that the direction this one is going, they're giving them a little leeway. Dasek has the corner. Fights his way around, can't get through. Needs to hit that harder. And now, again, Paraguay in trouble. Trapped in the key. Can't get out. 8 seconds is up. And he will turn the ball over, courtesy of the Colombian defenders who locked him down. Rodriguez way up top. Here it comes. And he gets those front wheels across before he hits the cone. Nice thing about the long front end of those low point chairs. Get those wheels across. Paraguay trying to work their way through. Colombia tight in the key. Neme is locked up there with Moras. Pass goes in, but he was spinning while he was throwing it. Orozco was all over him. He couldn't throw it over Orozco because he's just so tall and he's got a long arm. So he waited until he kind of went around the corner, but he was twisting and backward and didn't go the way he'd like it to. Again, Rodriguez in the right place at the right time. Colombia now with 13. Paraguay yet to score a try. In the last game, we saw Peru score in the final seconds of the first quarter to get their first try. See if Colombia can shut out their opponent. No opponent has been shut out in the first quarter yet. Running out of time on the shot clock, 4 seconds. Counting it down from the side, throws it to a teammate who's got no shot of getting through. And that will be that. Colombia takes over again, up by 13. Paraguay uses that dead ball situation to take a timeout and talk about it. Colombia feeling pretty good after this initial showing. Although they don't look to be making any substitutions. Paraguay also looks to be coming back with the same group. Timeout is over. 1 minute, 56 seconds left in the first. Paraguay looks like they're going to drop in the key. They haven't had any luck on the press. Let's see if this works for them. Key defense is a lot different. There's you're not trying to pressure individual players or play that zone. You do have a zone, but it's really about corner, everything in the middle. And that guy out front, his job is to keep someone out of the key so that there's no place for the ball handler to pass or to keep the ball handler from going in. Corner's open. Rodriguez knows how to do it. 1:36 left in the first. Diaz bringing it up court alongside Wwrac. Rodriguez stopped both of them. Turns away from the picker of Neme, and he drops it on the dribble with the pressure of Orozco. So Orozco looking at the clock, 1:10. He's going to want to burn off another 15 seconds if he can. Gets in his dribble. Now at 56 seconds, throws it to Neme and scores at 55, just like they like. Colombia up 15-0 on Paraguay. Can Paraguay score before this is over, or will Colombia be the first team to shut someone out in a quarter? Rodriguez got turned away, trying to play defense. Paraguay needs to get into that corner. And the pass, despite Orozco hitting it, still ended up hitting the Paraguay player. I believe that is number 4, Moraz. Orozco met at the line, throws it up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to score here with 14 left. Ball gets in. He's got a player up top, but with Orozco there, it's got to be a pinpoint pass. And that wasn't it. Orozco trying to get in the last score, but ran out of time. So Colombia up 16-0 after 1. We will take a 2-minute break, watch a couple commercials, or maybe possibly watch something about rugby, but we'll be right back.
Amor, tem gente aqui com fome. Vai demorar muito?
Só mais 9 meses.
Se a família aumentar e isso não tava no orçamento, se enganou, meu bem, pode vir que esse é o seu momento.
Na Caixa você tem o crédito certo para cada momento. Contrate pelo app Caixa ou saiba mais pelo site. Crédito Caixa. Vem que é seu.
Amigos imparáveis!
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não tem mais nada pra fazer?
Lanche de torta de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa! Ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim! Espera! Que isso? Não!
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade!
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando!
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal assado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
referees blow the whistle to call the teams back onto the floor for the second quarter of this America's Championship match here in São Paulo, Brazil. Colombia makes 4 substitutions. Looks like we have number 30, Ordonez. Number 14, Mangua. Number 1, Villamizar. And number 12, Tovar. Ordonez passes it up. Now he gets it back. Oh, the pass goes away. Pass intercepted. Ordonez, little head fake. Another little head fake. Fires it up. Hot one to Tovar. But Paraguay has their first one on the board. Villalba gets it up to Moras. And that's their second try. Ordonez passes it forward to Tovar, who scores the try. And now it'll be 18-2. 6:31 left in the second. Coach Vargas talking to his players out there. Giving a little direction as they drop in the key. Villalba scores the try, making it 18-3. Ordonez trapped, but he throws it up. Tovar is there, but can he catch it? He does. Dasek wanted to inbound it, changed his mind. Almost ran out of that 8 seconds to have somebody on the court touch it. I don't know if the broadcast crew is worried about the music copyright situation with YouTube, but shouldn't affect the live. Hopefully it's only the replay that gets affected. All that commentary down the drain. Oh, off the head of 4, Moras. And it'll be another turnover by Paraguay. Ordonez pulls it in with his good hand to Tovar. Met by Dasek and intercepted. Villalba. And that's what I get for looking at the roster. I missed what happened. Are they correcting a correctable error? Going to the other side. Colombia drops in the key. Dasek will inbound to Villalba. They have a little conversation about the play. Lots of jockeying going on down there before the play starts. And now they've got a player out of position. 3-on-3 is to their advantage. And we have 8 seconds in the key by an offensive player. That's a turnover. Number 12, Tovar, scores for Colombia, making it 20-3. Tomorrow's matchups are much more interesting seed-wise. You have Argentina playing Peru, Chile and Paraguay, Canada versus Colombia, and USA versus Brazil. Goes right through the middle. Villalba gets the try. Ordonez pulls it down, sort of like the way Orozco does, where he gets his hand up there. Oh, a whole body fake. And he gets through. Ordonez looking confident out there against Paraguay. Tries to knock it down. Villalba finally gets it across half to Dasak. Dasak, can he beat Ordonez? He does. Ordonez unable to get the chair position he needed to stop that. And now Colombia will have to inbound quickly. And he inbounded from on the court. That'll be a turnover. He was in such a hurry to get down there and pick up that ball that he did not get off the court all the way before he threw it in. In fact, he came all the way on the court. That 8 seconds goes real fast when the ref puts the ball on the floor and starts counting. This, our final game of day one here at the America's Championship in São Paulo, Brazil. We're at the Paralympic Training Center, staying in the Athlete Hotel. Somebody actually even cleaned my room today. I thought it was more like a dormitory, but it is not. There's a cafeteria where they feed us. There's some recreation, pool tables, a video game, etc. There's places to exercise, with weights. There's a pool, at least one pool. There's a soccer field inside. There's another one outside. Sorry, I said soccer. It's football. Lots going on here. Lots going on. Villalba gets it in to Dasak. And Paraguay gets their 6th. Ordonez trapped, launches it. Hoping that Tovar can get there. They've practiced that. When you put the pass where only your teammate can get it, you got a lot better chance. That's what he did. Villalba mad at the line, but puts on the move. Pressure coming there from Villamizar. But Dasak able to get the try. 22-7 is our score with 3 minutes left in the second. Colombia doing their best. Now, I've been saying that Uruguay lost the play-in tournament of 3 teams to get in here, but I just found out that the reason they're not here is because they declined to show up because I don't know why, but they weren't able to make the trip, so they didn't have the play-in. And that is why you see Peru and Paraguay playing in the tournament instead of Uruguay. All trapped down here at the baseline. Turned over, and it'll be Ordóñez. Up comes Dasak. He's going to make the pass. Villalba. Oh, Colombia fumbles the exchange. Needs to pick that up before it gets to the line or wait till after. Hangs on. Ordóñez getting his hand in there. Mangua was there too. Goes up. Ordóñez now has it. So another turnover. Moras tries to stop him. But Tovar able to keep control of his chair. Makes it 25-8 with 2:04 left in the second. Villalba wanted that pass from Dasak, but he didn't hear it in time and didn't make the pass, and I'm not even sure he was open. But it didn't happen, and still we got a turnover. Colombia takes over again. Villalba's frustrated. I don't know if he has an injury or if he's just given up, but he's not even going in to play defense. He's just sitting at half court. I don't know what the heck he's doing. Here comes the ball. And he didn't even try and pick it up. What is going on? He needs to come off the court if he's injured or if he gave up. Either way. Is he okay? I'm not even sure he's okay. Do they not have a sub for him? There he goes. Now he's making an effort. Not sure what's going on. Oh, nice move by Ordóñez. Gets hit at the line by Dasak. But too much mass to move sideways. Pass gets to Villalba. Now he's pushing. And it looked like he was going to go take that hit, but scores the try, makes it 27-9. 1 minute 13 remaining. Ordóñez stays out of the meter. Throws it up top for Tovar. He's got company, but nobody in his way. 28-9. Dasak calls for inbound. Quick pass up to Villalba. He's got 2 defenders in his way. Loops around. Ordóñez left him. Came back. And at the line, Dasak fights his way past Villamizar. Nisar. Ordonez tosses it forward. He's got to cross that line, though. And now his teammates go on the attack. On the inside. Opens up a nice hole. Villalba tied up. Punches it over the top. Who's going to win this race? Can Dasak beat Ordonez? Neither of them can get to the ball before it crosses the line. And now it'll be Colombia's ball. 29-10 our score with 22 seconds left. No shot clock. So Colombia just needs to move up the floor quickly. Now that last game, I didn't realize it, but Peru does not have a legal line. They got a couple of people classed out. So they forfeit the game. Officially, it's 1-0. So there was no concerns about point differentials or anything like that. So it's even stranger to me that they went and ran up the score. Had a couple of high pointers that classed out. And Colombia playing good defense there. Stops Paraguay's attack. So they will be able to inbound from the corner if they can get there. Oh, they're going to say it wasn't touched? Oh, no. Timeout called. They're going to inbound from half court. Just inside the penalty box is what the rule is. Great long, but not accurate. And now with 1.7 remaining, Paraguay will have the opportunity to use the timeout and move to half court, but they will not. Instead, they will end the quarter and the half down 30-10. So Colombia so far dominant. Most of their starters sitting on the bench. As we go into halftime, we have a 5-minute break. Watch some commercials. We'll see you in 5.
Os atletas recebem uma classificação de meio ponto a 3,5 pontos com base em sua habilidade funcional. A soma das pontuações dos 4 em quadra não deve ultrapassar 8 pontos, com exceção que, para cada jogadora de classificação funcional entre meio ponto e 1,5 ponto em quadra, a equipe receberá meio ponto extra e, para cada jogadora classificada entre 2 e 3,5 em quadra, a equipe receberá 1 ponto extra. Chegou o momento que você esperava! É hora de bater cadeiras! Para quem vai a sua torcida?
Amor, tem gente aqui com fome. Vai demorar muito?
Só mais 9 meses.
Se a família aumentar e isso não tava no orçamento, se enganou, meu bem, pode vir que esse é o seu momento.
Na Caixa, você tem o crédito certo para cada momento. Contrate pelo app Caixa ou saiba mais pelo site. Crédito Caixa. Vem que é seu.
Moça, tem capinha azul?
Se você quer ampliar, mas falta grana pro investimento, se enganou, meu bem, pode vir que esse é o seu momento.
Na Caixa, sua empresa tem o crédito certo para investir ou ampliar. Saiba mais em caixa.gov.br/crédito ou vá a uma agência. Crédito Caixa. Vem que é seu.
Sabe como eu fiz essa dívida aqui, passar disso para isso e organizar minhas contas? A parcela do meu empréstimo estava atrapalhando o meu orçamento. Então, eu resolvi trocar meu empréstimo pelo crédito do trabalhador do governo federal na Caixa. Agora eu tenho condições muito melhores e uma parcela que cabe no meu bolso. Então fica a dica para você também, antes de pegar qualquer empréstimo, pesquise a melhor condição, fale com a Caixa.
All right, here we are starting the second half of this match between Colombia and Paraguay. The fourth match of the day and also the final match of the day here at the Americas Championship. World Wheelchair Rugby Americas Championship. Colombia goes into attack to start this and has a little trouble getting the control of the ball, but he does. That's Tovar with the try. 31-10 our score. Paula Martinez in for Colombia. Number 2. She's a deuce. Perdomo is a deuce. Tovar is a deuce. And Villamizar, number 1, is only a 1-5, which makes it 7.5 less Paula's extra 1. They could have 9. They have 7.5. It shows you the confidence their coach has at this point. Adding a little tape to the arm of Villamizar. He's been really quick on his attacks when he's playing defense. Beating people to their spot. Not an equipment timeout. It's an actual full timeout. Because if it was equipment, everybody wouldn't be on the sideline. I know it's only 4 games, but this microphone's getting heavy. Number 9, Campos, gets it forward. Dasak gets to the line. Scores the try, making it 32-12. Colombia still with a commanding lead. Oh, and he dropped it. That'd be Diaz, number 5. Paraguay now making some progress. Martinez intercepts the pass. It'll be Tovar. Thanks to the great pick there by Mizar. Opened that whole half of the key open. Villalba unable to get back. A lot of pressure on him. Oh, and the pass attempt gets knocked down. He says he got hit in the face, but it doesn't appear that's the call. He's a little upset. So Colombia will go back on the attack, 33-12. Our score with 6:37 left. Perdomo. Numero 5. Trying to get it out of his hands, Villalba. It's across half. Oh, he was at the line, but those casters don't count. They're safety equipment. They don't count scoring. They don't count on over and back. They don't count on out of bounds. Ooh. Martinez almost twisted him enough that he didn't cross with both wheels. Perdomo bringing it up court. Into the middle. Tovar takes it across. You'll see a lot of times on people's shoulders and necks colored tape on their skin. That's that kinesio tape for those of you who know what that is. It's supposed to help. I understand the theory. I'm not convinced. But people use it. They seem to think that it makes a difference, so it may. It could be a placebo. What do I know? So interesting, Julian Vargas has not been on the floor yet for Colombia. I think coach is going to want to get him a little bit of play time to prepare for tomorrow's matchup with Canada. That's a big one for them. And of course, Canada lost some big names. Medell, Whitehead, Hirschfield. I mean, seriously, those 3 guys could start the line that beats just about any team here. Dagenet. I wonder if Pico retired. He's not here. I mean, seriously, there's been some serious turnover this past cycle in rugby. Attacking the key. Punches the defender across the line. And they will say that is a penalty, not a try. Sometimes they'll give the penalty try if the ball handler is going to make it across that line. But not in this case. So he will serve a penalty. Cesar Campos in the penalty box, number 9. He's waving. I'm not sure why he's waving, but they can't help him in the box. They can't go to the box. So why does Paraguay have 4 people on the floor? You can't have 4 on the floor if you got 1 in the box. Long pass by Martinez to Tovar, and he gives it right back to her as she crosses the line. You can't cross that line without the ball. You have to catch it and have control of it before you cross, which she did. Martinez trying to block that one. She does. Able to keep Dasak away from the ball. And we have a substitution request. It's out of bounds. You can make a sub. So, yeah, since Campos was able to get out of the penalty box, now they can substitute for him. He has some sort of issue. He was waving from that penalty box. They are not allowed to go over there. You can't even bring him a bottle of water. Perdomo. He makes it 38-15. Colombia with the lead. And we have an equipment problem here. Didn't he just come on the court? He has those white wheel guards, spoke guards. I don't know who makes those. I just got myself a brand new Melrose, and I haven't been able to push it. So I had a shoulder injury, and then I was in Spain and Portugal for a month, and now I'm here. So I can't wait to get back and see how she works. Titanium. Takes about 8 pounds off the chair. Will that make me fast? No. But it might make it easier to push around for 90 minutes. Tovar gets across the line, makes it 39-16 Colombia. 3:41 left in the third. Villalba throws it long. Dasak has got some pressure coming from behind. Takes a hit, but hangs on. Making it 39-17. Tovar weaves through. Martinez, that's a nice pick for him. Hits the brakes. Blocking Dasak from getting to him. Colombia opens it back up to 23-point differential. Martinez too quick for Dasak. He's trying to get it out of his lap. He does, but not to the player he wanted to get it to. That is number 6, Jimenez. Nice move. Villalba gets the defender to bite in the middle, and he just ducks around him and takes that corner he left wide open. Give and go to Martinez. She squeezes out but loses that ball. Tovar now chucks it, and it's intercepted. Dasak hanging on. Gets it to Villalba. Villalba hit in the face. Defense a little too aggressive there by Villamizar. So he will go serve his time in the little box where bad kids get to go. I've seen that box many times from the inside. Oh, mishandled with an extra player on the floor. They mishandled the inbound, and now Colombia has a chance. They've got their low pointer on the sidelines. 3 deuces on the floor. Ball's into Perdomo. Perdomo's got help. Across half goes Tovar. He sees Martinez, tries to throw it to her, and she gets it just as she crosses the line. So Colombia with a shorthanded goal. Try. First time I did that. For the record, Bob Lopez. 42-14, Colombia with the lead, and it looks like they may have the ball. Mishandled inbound. And now the refs are discussing it. Looks like Paraguay is going to get it back. 1:51 left on the game clock in this third quarter. 42-18 our score. Villalba has an open player. Can he get to it though? Hit at the line and knocked out of bounds. So wait, the Colombian player went out of bounds with possession. The referee is now correcting himself. So yes, this should be Paraguay's ball. Even though he intercepted the pass, he went out of bounds with it when he got hit. So it actually worked out in Paraguay's favor, because if he had gotten to that ball, I don't know if he could have saved it and stayed on the court. Fleitas can't get the pass over. And the pick set there by Tovar to make it easy for Perdomo to get out, score that try. 43-18, 1:15 left in the third. Up around the outside, Villalba gets across half, and he touches the line. Oh, no dribble. 8 seconds, no dribble. He was in danger against that sideline, and rather than dribble, he tried to keep his chair in bounds, but ran out of time. So substitutions coming on. It's like number 8, Almiron. Colombia on the attack. 44-18. Now 1 minute left in the third, just under. Villamizar working hard up there on Villalba, number 3 for Paraguay. Loose ball, picked up by Colombia. And now they're going to run this clock down. There's only a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a Paraguay player crosses the line. He will go in the penalty box. I don't know if that was an accident or if he was trying to force the try, the penalty try, so that they could get the ball back, but that wasn't going to happen. Ball was too far away. It wasn't going toward the try line. So Colombia now with no shot clock and 20 seconds remaining. They will grind this down and score the last try of the third. Assuming they can maintain possession. 3 seconds. Team counting them down, 1.7. And the third quarter will end here. 45-18 as soon as we can get an inbound, unless it's intercepted. And that's the end of it. 45-18, Colombia leads Paraguay in the final game of the first day here at America's Championship. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back to the action. Oh, this is bad. What a day.
Os atletas recebem uma classificação de meio ponto a 3,5 pontos com base em sua habilidade funcional. A soma das pontuações dos 4 em quadra não deve ultrapassar 8 pontos, com exceção que, para cada jogadora de classificação funcional entre meio ponto e 1,5 ponto em quadra, a equipe receberá meio ponto extra e, para cada jogadora classificada entre 2 e 3,5 em quadra, a equipe receberá 1 ponto extra. Chegou o momento que você esperava! É hora de bater cadeiras! Para quem vai a sua torcida?
Amor, tem gente aqui com fome. Vai demorar muito?
Só mais 9 meses.
Se a família aumentar e isso não tava no orçamento, se enganou, meu bem, pode vir que esse é o seu momento.
Na Caixa, você tem o crédito certo para cada momento. Contrate pelo app Caixa ou saiba mais pelo site. Crédito Caixa. Vem que é seu.
And here we go, fourth quarter of the fourth game of the first day of the America's Championship here in São Paulo, Brazil. Pass knocked down, but picked back up by Paraguay. Dasak goes into the pile, hands it off and goes out. And nice heads-up play there by Villalba. Kind of a give and go. Not quite a pick and roll. Odonia's back in for Colombia. Looks like Mangua, 14. Number 12, Tovar. Villamisar again. Paraguay, looks like Villalba, number 3, is still in there. Moraes, number 4. Number 2, Dasak, goes over, and he was spun, so that will be a penalty if you hit someone behind the axle, right? Especially if they're moving forward. You twist their chair really hard, and that can throw them over, and you can get disoriented and smack your head on something. It's dangerous. That's why it's a penalty. We want to kill you, but we don't want to hurt you. So Villamisar will sit the penalty. Dasak will get his strap tightened up. And Paraguay will have a man advantage for 30 seconds or until they score a try. Apparently it's Friday, which it's been hard to tell the day of the week for the past 5, so I'll be home next week, back at work. I was working while I was in Europe. Anyway, Fialba number 3. Ordonez's pretty confident with that hand. Makes a big turn, kind of goes up on one wheel, but able to hang on and get across the line. Some of these guys turn on a dime and some don't. It helps if you can use your trunk to make that turn rather than your hands. But many of us don't have any core, making that little feat implausible. So Colombia back on the attack, 47-20. Ordonez waiting for things to develop. And I think that was intended for Tovar, but it was behind his back. He didn't even know it was there. So Colombia turns it over, giving Paraguay another opportunity. And now we see for the first time Vargas. Vargas out there with Neme. Neme 7, Vargas 11. Vargas had a good tournament at World Championships several years ago. But not so much in New Zealand when we had the play-in tournament for the Paralympics. But he's been playing in the U.S., playing out in California, getting some more experience. He's come a long way as a player from the first time I saw him. And now he's handing it off, giving his teammate an opportunity to run the offense. Makes a hit, opens up a hole, waiting for a pass. And the defender had to choose between one of them, between the two guys. He chose Vargas, allowing Tovar to squeeze through. Neme spinning around out there. He is a heck of a one. .5:55 left in the game. 48-20. Colombia leads. We have a great day on tap for you tomorrow. 10 o'clock Argentina, Peru. 12 o'clock Chile, Paraguay. 3 o'clock Canada, Colombia. And we'll finish off at 5 with USA, Brazil. That's all local time here in Brazil, so check your local listings. Nice work there by Tovar, working the defender. Colombia able to keep Dasak down there. And they get the turnover. 50-20. Colombia in striking distance of 60. Could a team hit 60 in all 4 games today? Now, Colombia brought their line down quite a bit there in the second and the third. Neme intercepts, picks up the loose ball, throws it ahead. And that one's going to be via Misar. Making it 51-20, 5:08 left in the game. Diaz. Oh, up in the air. Does he get the lean? No. Neme intercepts the bad pass. Vargas turns back, makes sure he doesn't get stuck at the line. Beats Villalba as he tries to make some noise. And that was a nice little move there. Bring the defender toward you before you make that turn. Just make a gentle move. It doesn't have to be a strong head fake. A little move can go a long way. Vargas able to run with Villalba. Villalba gets it away. Comes back to him, but Vargas there to stop him, as well as Tovar and Villamizar, which means somebody's open. And that was Neme throwing that pass. Neme, again, a 1.0. Inbound comes to Villalba. Oh, and he ends up in the lap of Vargas, which is a penalty on Villalba. You cannot make contact with another player, even if it's because they sent you into their lap. No, Paul, I'm not going to say it. The offending player will go into the penalty box. Oh, no, he won't go into the penalty box because he had the ball. Their team had the ball, so it will be a turnover. 53-20. Less than half this final quarter remains. And bringing in a player here. Is that a 4? Moraes? I think it is Moraes. Can't really see the whole number, so I'm not certain. Then again, I don't see a 4 on the sideline, so that's who it is, Moraes. Oh, now I can see it, yeah. Oh, and I think the defender went out of bounds before Vargas did. So Diaz will spend half a minute in the box. Or until the Colombians score. Charlie up over the top. Too much. He tried to tell Tovar to just go down court, but he didn't listen. He's waving him off. So a turnover now, shorthanded. Paraguay trying to get close enough for a pass, but the defense of Colombia too strong. And they will get the ball back. Now we're getting close to the point where Diaz will come out of the box on time. And again, a bad pass, although it's off Paraguay, so Colombia will get another chance to make this play. Neme instead will choose to take it outside instead of trying to get in the key. And a little move there by Tovar gets him across. And it also gets Diaz out of the box. Trying to find an opportunity to get the ball in. Tied up in the pile, he gave up pushing. He's got to push there. He's got to realize that he can make a little move and push. Instead, he tries to pass, drops the bounce, and Colombia takes it across the try line, making it 55-20. Vargas patiently just staying in front, keeping chair position. And a spin. If a low pointer had done that to a high pointer, that would not have been called a spin. Just saying. So Santa Cruz gets rescued. And in comes number 9, Campos. Cesar Campos. So whatever was wrong with him earlier is okay now. Paraguay picking up loose ball. Cannot. Tovar goes underneath the pile. Vargas still in the penalty box. This would be a shorthanded try. 56-20. Colombia in the lead. 2:39. Can they break 60? Are they even thinking about it? My money is on they can. And they will. But fortunately, there's no one here taking my money. Dasak gets across the try line. 56-21. Vargas running the offense. Instead, gives it away, giving Tovar a chance to practice it. Run the play. Vargas dives into the key. And Tovar goes in almost untouched. 57-21. Colombia in striking distance. Diaz throws it up. Gets bounced around like a pinball. Vargas throws it ahead to Neme. And Neme up. Catches it behind himself, but Villamizar pulls it in, scores the try. 1:45 remaining, 58-21. Moraes throws it away. And now Vargas again with the ball. There's a minute and a half left on the game clock. Patiently taking it across, burning some time off that clock. Puts him at 59. I hope you took the over. Little axle pop there. Just had to push it back in. Bump pass, comes up short. Waiting underneath it is Tovar. Tovar with the chance to make it 60. He has Vargas. Can he see him? He does. And Colombia puts up 60 points to the 21 by Paraguay. Oh, the pass over the top. Villamizar makes it 61-21. Neme swats at it. Goes right back into the hands of Moraes. now Colombia back with the ball. Looking to make it 62 is Tovar. 37.5 remaining. Shot clock is off. Colombia keeping the pressure up. Hit as he tries to catch it and spits it out. Colombia showing how far they've come. And so they will close this thing out. It's 62-21, 15 seconds remaining. They'll run one more play, try and score the final try. Vargas tries to get in the way. Now it's 4-on-3. And busting through. Tovar makes it 63-21, tripling up Paraguay. Half a second remaining, and that'll be our final. Colombia beats Paraguay 63-21. 4 games today, 4 teams put up 60 points. None of them were in the same game. A rough day for some of these teams. Tomorrow will be better. We start up again at 10 o'clock, Argentina versus Peru, here at the WWR America's Championship of 2025. I hope you join us tomorrow. We got some great games on tap. My name's Dave Mengen. Have a great night, and we'll see you in the morning.
Moça, tem capinha azul?
Se você quer ampliar, mas falta grana pro investimento, se enganou, meu bem, pode vir que esse é o seu momento.
Na Caixa, sua empresa tem o crédito certo para investir ou ampliar. Saiba mais em caixa.gov.br/crédito ou vá a uma agência. Crédito Caixa. Vem que é seu.
Apenas 3 defensores podem permanecer na área-chave defensiva e os atletas que estão com a bola precisam quicar ou passar em até 8 segundos. Os atletas têm 8 segundos para repor a bola em jogo. A equipe deve atravessar do campo de defesa para o de ataque em até 12 segundos. A equipe tem 40 segundos de ataque para marcar o try ou perder a posse de bola. O contato físico entre os jogadores é proibido, mas o contato entre as cadeiras é permitido, desde que não seja depois do eixo da roda traseira. O rugby em cadeira de rodas é um esporte dinâmico que exige velocidade, resistência, tática, organização e comunicação das equipes. Bola em jogo! Para quem vai a sua torcida?
Ah, essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Flecha de torta de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Sabe como eu fiz essa dívida aqui, passar disso pra isso e organizar minhas contas? A parcela do meu empréstimo tava atrapalhando o meu orçamento. Então, eu resolvi trocar meu empréstimo pelo crédito do trabalhador do governo federal na Caixa. Agora eu tenho condições muito melhores e uma parcela que cabe no meu bolso. Então fica a dica pra você também, antes de pegar qualquer empréstimo, pesquise a melhor condição, fale com a Caixa.